global debate about climate change. This debate has been handled by scientists, social scientists, archaeologists, economists, actuaries, and all the professionals. And therefore I have very little to add, because this global debate is something that you know, that you just need to be reminded. That the Bible says that remind them though they know. So when you talk about climate change, what do we mean? This is the variations or the long-term changes in temperatures and weather patterns. As simple as that. And because of these variations of changes in weather patterns, a lot has occurred in the whole world. And the intention is simple. The intention is to roll back the specter of our warming planet. We go to almost where we were before. And therefore, we know the causes of climate change. And some of the main causes is the generation of power by the use of fossil fuels. Number 2, deforestation, which is cutting down trees. Number 3, the manufacturing industry, manufacturing of food, where we get a good, but it is unnecessary evil, that we can't avoid having it because we need food to survive. And at the same time, the industries that manufacture these foods end up polluting and emitting carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. And this has been very, very detrimental. And therefore, the fight for climate change is a going concern. It is something that needs to be done on a day-to-day basis. By number 1, planting trees and encouraging our people to plant trees. Through planting trees, we will even create jobs for our youth. And it is not just planting trees alone, but nurturing trees. As you plant it, you nurture it, which is very, very important. And why are we planting trees? To help us in the fight against climate change. The reason is simple. Plants use carbon dioxide and water in the presence of sunlight to produce glucose and oxygen. And therefore, we need to absorb as much carbon dioxide as possible from the environment, from the atmosphere, and release as much oxygen as possible. So there are also other ways by which you can help in mitigating this. We have the FLOCA, which is financing locally led climate action based at the Treasury, where we are targeting the ground, evolving this fight for a conducive atmosphere, not leaving this responsibility to just our MCAs alone at the county level, which is being recommended, but also bringing the fight to the floor of Parliament. In Parliament, we need to pass, and we are doing that, as Mheshimiwa Njeri said here clearly, that we are working on bills that is going to give us a conducive atmosphere that we can live in. We know the role of climate change in sustainable development. We don't need to get a good environment, a good world that benefits us, but we leave it a worst place for our future generation. And therefore we need ways, through bills, through good leadership, that will ensure that at least climate change is taken care of. Otherwise, let me leave it at that. Sitaki niseme mengi kwa sababu mmesikia mengi. Thank you and God bless you.